Hair in there.
Fuck.
I'm sorry this has to happen.
Oh, for fuck. Jesus Christ.
Chef.
To chef.
To chef. I was thinking. Waiter. Hey, waiter. Hey, waiter. Hey, waiter. There's a hair in my cake.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Binging with Bogans. Today we're going to recreate the oh so iconic Filthy Frank hair cake. But before we begin, let's take a shot for 5,000 subscribers, and also to help ease me through the Cancer Cruise magnum opus. After all, getting to this milestone couldn't have been possible without all of you beautiful people. Cheers everyone.
Bit more than a shot.
First thing we're gonna do is tear open the box like a rabid animal for the cake mixture. Don't worry about instructions on the back because sky's the limit when you don't give a fuck. Grab yourself a wide metal bowl to ensure that those bastard ingredients don't escape. After all, they are your prisoners and you are the warden. Start off with a 350 gram cake mix into the bowl. Gracefully add another 100 grams of self-raising flour. Now time to add in eggs. As the original hair cake chef How To Basic recommends using the whole egg, so don't get annoyed when you accidentally drop the shell like I have here. Here on Binging with Bogans, we like to go one step further when we add eggs to the mix, in a way that will make the cake a lot more fluffy and moist. So if you're somebody that enjoys spanking cake, then you're in luck. Adding an extra 10 eggs into a stein, you're gonna want to slam that back. While that's mixing around in my stomach, I'm going to take a minute to think about my life choices and wonder where it all went wrong. After that, we go right into the next step where we're going to add some milk with the eggs, of course, to make the delicious hair cake look even more appetizing. I'll be adding in some green food coloring as an homage to Iron Chef Max Mofo.
Oh, man.
After this, you quickly want to empty the eggs and milk mixture into the bowl. Try doing this before it begins to curdle from the stomach acid process. Add a generous handful of butter and try to squeeze out any remaining cake mix that you may have lingering inside of you. After carefully mixing all of the ingredients together, it should look something like this. However, we are missing two vital ingredients that give the hair cake its signature aroma and world-renowned texture. One being freshly picked cigarette butts from the ashtray, you're gonna want to pop them right in there. And of course the other being hair. You can't have hair cake, ladies and gentlemen, without hair. This is not your mama's butter cake recipe, okay? Make sure you get as much as you possibly can trim off yourself, as without it, this cake will feel lost and empty. Once you're done adding all of your ingredients, give the batter a taste test. Make sure you have enough in there to feed the whole family, and hey, that's pretty good. Tiny whisk everything together, but be aware that some of the ingredients may get tangled up in your cooking utensils. Put the mixture into a reasonable cake-sized tin, and then put it into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. During this time, you can dispose of any leftover eggs and milk mixture. After 45 minutes, carefully remove the hair cake from the tin to cool down. As the cake is cooling, we can start the icing for the cake. Grab a metal bowl and add the 250 grams of pre-made icing. Grab the butter that you 100% didn't thaw out while prepping the kitchen, add a handful of that into the bowl. And instead of using water, let's be a bit naughty and use some pear cider to add a bit of flavor. Tiny whisk everything together and it's pretty much ready to use. Now let's put everything together and see the final product. As you can see, I'm quite happy with the outcome of the cake, besides some eggshells on the side. The hair is barely noticeable as it's tucked in the green butter cake base. Add the icing on the cake and let it ooze over the entire cake, while we will finish it off with some colorful 100s and 1000s, also known as sprinkles. Now that's what I call a pretty good looking cake. Time to cut it in half for the cross section. I gotta be honest, I was hoping there'd be more hair in my hair cake. But when I look closer, every slice has a little bit of everything for the taste test. I want to get the whole experience though, so I have no choice but to dive right in. The eggshells, vomit milk, and Siggy butts add a nice taste to the green butter cake with sprinkles, but it's really the hair that brings it all together. Thank you so much for watching me ruin my life one bite at a time. I'm Rez of the channel RezTKF, and thanks for having me do the voiceover tie-dye, but this was fucked, man. This was pretty fucked up. I don't want to do this again.
Mama fucking beer, mama fucking beer, mama fucking beer. I've been making fucking dough up in the pizzeria. The dough smells so nasty, boy, don't eat it. The dough smell like my dick, man, the girls eat it.